All right. Facebook, man, go on Facebook Live. I'm going to do this like every Wednesday. What I'm going to do is I want to be able to come on here, man, and just drop some wisdom. So I call it Wisdom Wednesdays. To me, man, during this difficult time, you know, normally as a speaker, I go out and I go like large gatherings. So it's a lot of people. When I speak, I motivate, I inspire them, right? So I said, man, my gift is to speak. And so I want to be able to do that, but also be able to, do that in any type of way possible. So as I have this platform right here as a social media, I want to be able to use that. And so briefly, I want to just tell you every Wednesday, I'm going to be coming on Facebook and I'll be doing Wisdom Wednesdays. And so basically, I want to just tell you, I'm going to start off by just telling you who I am. My name is Jamard Reed. I was born in Los Angeles, California. Moved to a small place in Texas called Lufkin, right? But the thing about me, my story is I was a kid who had dyslexia. I couldn't read, write, or speak until like the 4th grade. I remember just taking the test and it told me I wasn't good enough. They was going to just pass me through school. And when they did that, it drove me, it pushed me. And as it pushed me and it drove me, it helped me become the first in my family to go to college and graduate. And so I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful for those trials and those tribulations that gave me the opportunity to be pushed to go to the next level. Because even when I was playing sports, my coach looked at me. He told me C-team. He told me I wasn't good enough, but I didn't allow what he said to me to stop me. And that's what gave me that fire. That's when I played football. I always had that anger, that chip on my shoulder because I played because it was bigger than myself. And so this is bigger than me. When I speak, it's way bigger than me. And so today, man, the message or the story I want to tell you is it's a story where this young man, he was sitting by the lake with his dad fishing. And as he was sitting by the lake fishing with his dad, he asked his dad, he said, "Hey, Dad, how valuable is my life?" And he said, "Son," he gave him the stone. He said, I want you to take this over to the store, the market. And as you take it to the market, I want you to sell it. When somebody asks you how much you selling it for, don't say nothing. You just put up one finger. It's okay. So he goes to the market. He sits down at the market. Lady walks up. She said, "Man, I love that rock. How much are you selling it for?" He looked at her and he put up one. She looked at him. She said, "Great. $1. I'll buy it." He goes home to his dad. He said, "Dad, the woman at the market said that she wanted to buy it for $1. He said, "Yes, son. Okay, now I want you to take this to the museum. And when they ask you how much you selling it for, I want you to just put up one finger." He goes to the museum, and as he goes to the museum, he sits there, and a man walks up to him and said, "Hey, man, how much are you selling that rock for? I'd love to have it." He said, "I'm selling it. Just put up one finger." The guy said, "Perfect. I'll buy it for $100. So the boy runs home. He's like, "Dad, man, the dude said he gonna buy it for $100. I got to sell it." He said, "No, son, I want you to take this same rock, this same stone, I want you to take it to the precious stone store. And as you take it to the precious stone store, what's going to happen is I want you to take it to the manager and I want you to look at him. And when he says how much you want to sell it for, you say nothing. You just hold up one finger." He takes it to the precious stone store, walks in, he sees the manager, looks at the manager and tells the manager, "I have a stone." He said, "Man, where did you get that from? I have to have it. Where did you get it from?" He said, "I want to buy that. How much are you selling it for? I must have it." Puts his finger up. He puts his finger up. He tells the guy, "One." Knowing he wasn't supposed to say nothing, the guy looked at him and he's like, "Hey, I'll buy it. $1 million. Little boy run home. He said, "Daddy," he said he was going to buy it for $1 million. "I got to sell it." Daddy looked at him. Daddy said, "Now do you know how valuable your life is?" He said, "Son, it's where you put yourself." And the reason why I tell this story is because sometimes we place ourselves around friends who treat us as just like we like the market. They treat us like $1. You may be around some friends who just treat you as if you're like the museum, just 100. But you get around the right people and they see exactly what the precious stone store sees. See, the precious stone store, they saw a diamond inside that rock. And sometimes the people that you surround yourself with, they don't see that diamond inside you. They just want to treat you just like the market. See, the woman in the market was going to grab that same rock and she was going to put it in the yard just to be seen. And sometimes you're around some people that's stopping you because all they want you to do is be seen. But I'm telling you, who you surround yourself with. Listen, you're a product of your circumstance, you're a product of your decisions. And sometimes you make the wrong decisions by placing yourself around people who treat you just like the market. But you need to place yourself around people that treat you like the precious stone store. See, because every single one of you is special. Every single one of you have a gift. But the problem is you surround yourself around people who don't help you shine, who don't help you show you what your gift is, who don't help you push you towards your gift, push you towards your goals. And we do that to ourselves. It's the phrase that says, birds of a feather flock together. And if you surround yourself around people who not looking to push you or not looking to shape you into what you're supposed to be and looking at you right now and saying, that's all you're going to be. That's all you're going to be. Listen, it's who you surround yourself with is very important. You got to put yourself around people that's going to push you, that's going to drive you, that's going to see the light, that's going to see the rock and say that rock has a diamond inside of it. Because behind every rock can be a diamond, but every diamond, it has to go through extreme heat, extreme pressure. And as it goes through extreme heat, extreme pressure, what happens is now it's shaped and molded. And guess what? Every diamond is not the same, it's different. So every single one of you meant to be different. You ain't meant to be the same. So if you're trying to be like everybody else, you lose who you're really supposed to be. So I'm telling you, in your life, just like the little boy said, how valuable is my life? Every single one of you are valuable, but it's who you place yourself around. It's where you place yourself. It's where you think. What you think you are. I'm telling you that you value, you special. And it was to me that I didn't realize that. When I was told I couldn't read, I couldn't write, I couldn't speak, I believed that that's all I was. I believe when my coach told me I wasn't good enough, I believe that's all I was. But then it took me a point to say, you know what? I got to surround myself around people who's going to push me, people who's going to see the best in me. See, a wise man told me a couple years back, he said, successful people ask, what's right with it? And unsuccessful people ask, what's wrong with it? When I start surrounding myself around people who looked at me and said, I see the right in you and not the wrong in you, then I became special. I started to really see who I was. I'm telling you, in your life, it's who you surround yourself with, who you place in your life. Who are you placing in your life that's looking at you to be valuable, that's looking at you to be like that diamond inside that stone? Like I said, man, every single one of you is special. And I need you to see that within yourself. Stop placing yourself around people who don't value you. Listen, I love the quote that says, be appreciated and not tolerated. And many times we place ourselves around people who just tolerate us. No. Be appreciated because you're special. Be appreciated because you're valuable. Be appreciated because you are gifted. You are chosen. But even though I tell you that, it means nothing until you look yourself in the mirror and you realize that you are. So I want every single one of you, every opportunity, every chance you get in this time of quarantine, that we sitting here, we doing nothing. Most of us going through a regular day sitting there doing nothing. You just wasting time. You wake up at 1 and you like, man, the day almost over. Yeah, because you're doing nothing. Listen, take the opportunity to explore who you are. Know your value, know your worth. And start surrounding yourself around like-minded people. Look, listen, where you are right now is just the beginning. And you have to push yourself to where you want to become. It ain't easy. It's not easy at all. But trust me, at the end of the day, it's worth it. Anything that's easy is not worth it. But anything that's hard, when it takes the blood, the sweat. When I played football, I took the blood, the sweat, the tears. When people said that, I didn't really know what it meant until I was out on the field and we trained, and it took me the blood, the sweat, the tears. And I surrounded myself. When I played football with my coach, he said, listen, he said, come here. You over there sitting by people who over there laughing and joking. And you see where they are. He said, sit by the people who are looking to go in the game and ball. And as I sat by them, I learned from them. And when I learned from them, I became a starter quick. I started understanding what film was. I understand how to use my hands and my feet. But those guys who was laughing didn't know technique, didn't watch film, and most importantly, it did not play. When I surrounded myself around people who were successful, I was successful. See, if you surround yourself around people who are broke, you're the next one. So if you look at yourself and you put yourself in the market, that's all you're going to be. So every opportunity you get, look to strive to be the best version of yourself, but surround yourself around people that you would like to become. It's nothing wrong with being the dumbest one in the room, because you're around a lot of smart people and they're going to help you become better. And that's perfectly fine. That's where you want to be. So Today, man, the message was just knowing your value, knowing how special, how unique you are. You know, like I said, the guy, the little boy ran to the market, and the woman, she looked at him and she wanted to buy the rock, and she's gonna place it in the yard. The dude, he went to the museum, and the guy was gonna buy the rock. He was gonna just put it up for display. But the one, when he went over to the market, he realized that there's a diamond inside that rock. And I'm telling you, there's a diamond inside of you. But you have to be shaped. You have to be molded. You have to be taken to the right people. And I'm telling you, when you get around the right people, they're going to make you understand that you are enough, that you are valuable. But I need you. I need you. I need every single one of you watch. I need you. I need you to know how valuable and special you are, because you are. Don't look past it. Don't look past it. You are enough. Whether you get that job, you are enough. Whether that relationship works out, you are enough. Whether you got that money, you are enough. And it's for you to notice that. Notice that you a king and you a queen. Notice that you are, because you are. Don't allow what nobody else's opinion. See, most times people have opinions because they don't believe in them. So they want to put that on you. And I want you to understand. Watch out. Watch out. I'm me. The greatest thing you become in life is yourself. And that's about valuing and knowing. Well, that's about knowing how valuable you are, about placing yourself in the right situation around the right people. So whatever you do from this point forward, I need you to know your value. I need you to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm special, I'm valuable, I'm unique, I'm chosen, I'm good enough, I am enough. Because you are. Right? So, man, thank you. Thank you, man. I'm gonna hop on here. Like I said, every Wednesday I'm getting on here. I'm sharing a message. Something to inspire. I'm calling it Wednesday or Wisdom Wednesdays. So every Wednesday, man, I'm gonna get on here, show some love. I'm gonna do 10 to 15 minutes of this, man. And if you have any questions, man, inbox me, man. I would love to chat. I would love to talk. I would love just to inspire you, because motivation, to be real, a lot of people say motivational speakers. I have nothing to knock. I'm not knocking them at all. Motivation is where it's basically like, You just putting on cologne. Mom used to always tell me, boy, you better take a bath. Cologne and funk don't mix, right? But I'm trying to inspire you. I'm trying to dig deep inside of you to find that potential, find that light, because every single one of you have a light, and that's my job, is trying to help you find your light, since I see mine. So I thank every single one of you for viewing this, watching this, for the ones who will watch it, because I'm going to keep you posted. Thank you so much, and I look forward to see you again next Wednesday for Wisdom Wednesdays with G. Reed. And remember, don't be average, don't be good. Be beyond great, because you wasn't meant to be average. You wasn't meant just to be good. You were shaped and designed and molded to be beyond great. So be that, man. You guys have a great one. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.